pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Green. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Left for the first, but still going.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Green. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Razorbacks have first and 10 here. Here's that defense shifting again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Bringing pressure. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Back to throw. It's Green. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Quick spin on the run. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Razorbacks trying to cash in here in the red zone. It's a keeper. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Makes it look easy. And that will tie the game here. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The This should be the last play of the quarter. Here's the handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down play for this offense. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. Pop over the middle. It's Wilson.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big, really nice throw here to the slot receiver. And I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Green. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. second down after that short completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Defense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Press coverage now from these DBs. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Gators. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield. It's Green. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Anthony.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Green. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line in a hurry-up. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9 coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Green. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He's back to throw again on second down. Moves out of the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it in the open. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime Spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Green. He's running out of time here. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Hill. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Ball handed off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
On the ground, trying to cross it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pass. It's Green. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense on a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Receiver in motion now. On the ground, it's Ball. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he's hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. Well, they have to settle for 3. It's a quarterback keeper. Great move in the open field. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And just a short gain this time, we're able to get him down. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Green. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll try the right here. And tackled after a small pickup there. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Working clock with the ground game. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What a Great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Gonna run it. It's Green. Fights through the tackler. They tackle him about the 14.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Razorbacks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it.